Okay guys, hi. I am back with another video. I haven't made a video in quite a while because I've been very busy, and now here I am. So today I'm gonna talk about my kids' hair and show you just basically the process of, watch out Bryce, of like how I manage their hair. So I'm gonna start with Noah. Oh my God, okay, you can sit on my lap because the chair's too low. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, goodness.
It's so good to see you.
Bryce, I'm going to do you next, okay? So, Noah, this is Noah's hair currently. Noah's hair gives me the most trouble in the house. This is the back. His hair is very thick. I'm going to take it down as I talk about it. Noah's hair is very thick, and his hair is extremely dry. So we started a new routine with his hair. How long ago would you say?
Scalp is very dry. His scalp is pretty dry.
His scalp is really dry. Bryce, stop.
You said what?
How long have we been doing this new routine with him? Maybe a month?
A month.
Month and a half?
A month.
So we his pediatrician gave us some medicated shampoo. So we started to, what I do to his hair now, after I take his braids out, I spray it with sea breeze. I'm going to show you the whole process. But I spray his scalp with sea breeze first. Actually, first I scratch up all the dryness on his scalp.
Paper.
The combination of things that I'm doing is working because if you look, his scalp is not really that dry.
Seriously, it's been like.
And usually his scalp is like, it has white pale scales on it. It's just bad. But usually there's really nothing to scratch because I'm gonna shampoo his hair tomorrow. There's really nothing to scratch up at all. So whatever I'm doing is working. But yeah, we scratch up the scalp. We spray it with sea breeze. We shampoo it with the medicated shampoo, rinse it out. I give him a hot oil treatment, shampoo that out with, we use a black shampoo that we bought from a young lady who makes her own shampoos. Yes. So we always love to support black businesses because me and my husband have our own black businesses, so we support others, and you know, that's just how we roll. So after that, after we shampoo it out with the black shampoo, it has tea tree and all that good stuff in it. We condition it.
Yep.
We do a leave-in conditioner, and then after the leave-in conditioner, we blow dry his hair out in sections. And what I've been doing lately is blow drying it out and then putting it in 8 gigantic box braids, which I'm taking out right now, and just putting it up in a ponytail, just to leave his hair alone more, instead of putting all those small braids that I usually do. I haven't even let him wear his afro in a while, or probably like over a month, because I've been just trying this new routine with him. I also started using sulfur 8 grease on him, on his scalp, because grease is one of those things that's like, you really have to decide. It's not for everybody. It is pore clogging and things like that, but if you're going to wear your hair flat ironed, then you probably don't want to put any grease on your scalp. But if I'm just taking his hair and putting it up into these 8 box braids, then it really, he needs the grease in his scalp. And then I just recently bought some sulfur 8 braid spray that keeps your hair moisturized while you have the braids in it. So I actually have been trying that on me, Noah, and my younger son, Bryce. Bryce's hair is not that dry. My hair is dry, but nobody's hair in this house is drier than Noah's. Like Noah his hair just, but right now, I wish you could feel it. It's so moisturized. Eric, have you come feel his hair? Oh, I took them all out. That was quick.
Wow.
See how soft it is? I should have done a video of what it used to look like. It was so dry and brittle. You can even see the shininess on my hand from his hair.
Wow.
Which is awesome. So, this is Noah's hair with the braids out. It smells so medicated. But it smells good. It's not a bad smell. So, this is what he looks like.
Anti-static. Bang.
That has nothing to do with the current video.
What has to do with the black business? Hey.
All right. All right. Now this is Bryce. Bryce has completely different hair from everybody in the house. Oh, if you don't stop with that little sweet voice.
Wow. You sound like you
We all know you're a monster. So Bryce's hair is a lot thinner than Noah's and a lot thinner than mine. I would say, you think I probably have the thickest hair in the house, right?
Yes.
I think my hair is definitely the most coarse in the house. But I think it's the thickest also. Eric, yours is up for debate because you haven't had your hair. You don't grow your hair out, so we don't really know.
Well, that's
Can they see your face as you talk?
Well, the thing is, when I do get like a beard, like it's very, very thick. So
Oh
it's,
yeah, that's true.
yeah.
So you think your hair is thicker than mine?
No.
I say I have the thickest hair and the
Then
most
it's
coarse.
me. Then Noah and Bryce.
Yeah. Bryce's hair is not thick at all. His hair is very thin.
Right.
I've just within the past maybe 6 months got to the point where I don't have to braid his hair every 2 days because his hair, I don't know, his hair would not. You need that light?
Yeah, I do. I'm about to work.
Because it's
I can
really
bring it down a
it's
little bit.
really messing up my video here. Can you just turn it off?
Can I turn it off?
Yes.
I'm
Alright,
not
we'll
working to make money. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how I can put my head in front of it. Okay, there we go. All right, so Bryce's hair is very thin. Oh yeah, what I was saying was we've just gotten to the point where I don't have to rebraid his hair every. Remember at one point it was every 2 days.
Yes.
It was just so much. It didn't matter how small the braids were, how intricate. I never really do super intricate stuff on them. I just try to do them a little bit smaller so they can last. But, you know, Bryce's hair just couldn't handle it. And I still really want Bryce to get a haircut, but this guy right there, he don't want to do it. I don't know why. I think he wants Bryce to keep looking like a baby. I mean, he is a baby, but I feel like he'll be 3 in, 3 months?
March.
His birthday's in May. So I want him to have like the sides cut and then have like sort of like a mohawk, but like not really a mohawk. It's just like on the sides and then just leave his hair curly. I have reference pictures of what I want, but you know what I'm talking about. A lot of little boys have their hair like that. But anyway, so now it's to the point where I only have to braid the boy's hair 1 day a week, and then after that, or it lasts for the whole week. So what I end up doing is braiding it on Sunday, because you know Sunday is everybody's get ready for the weekday. And so I braid it on Sunday. I shampoo them on Sundays. Well, I shampoo Noah every Sunday, because he has to get it shampooed every Sunday. Bryce, I shampoo every other Sunday. And then I braid their hair for the week, and it lasts for the week, because I did this a week ago. Tomorrow will make a full week. Right?
Hey, listen, man.
I think today makes a full week because I braided it last Sunday. Today's Saturday, and it doesn't. The worst thing about it is just that this came out, but the braid. Can you turn your head? The braids still. Let's move up. The braids are still intact. It's not like fuzzy or anything like that. It's not fresh, but. You made a number 8. So yeah, that's the point where we are now, where I can just do it once a week and it lasts for the week for their activities and everything that they have to do up until the following weekend. So yeah, Bryce's hair is much finer, much thinner. It really kind of does its own thing.
So whose kid is it?
I don't know. I think he has like a combination of like definitely hair from your dad's side, since you guys are mixed, and then my mom's hair and one of my sister's hair is like this brown color, because me, Eric, and Noah, our hair is like so dark. I'm showing you this as if it's my hair. Our hair is so dark that it's like almost black, if you can look. And then this little boy, his hair is more like, he has like a brown tint to it.
It's like a chestnut.
Yeah, if he wore braiding hair, his hair would be like a 2.
Okay.
Y'all know what I mean.
Wow.
maybe, no, not a 4. I think a 4 is too light. So yeah, his hair would be like a 2. So yeah, he really has his own thing going on. But I know he's my baby because he looks just like me. Right, Bryce? So while I take your hair out, you want to tell everybody your name? What's your name? I'm talking to you. What's your name?
Bryce.
How old are you, Bryce?
I do.
When's your birthday? That's 2? How old are you?
I said May 18th. May 18th.
Noah, I don't need you to help me parent, okay?
1.
Show me 2 fingers. Good. Now, when's your birthday?
BYT.
When's your birthday, I said.
So dollar for first.
That's Noah's birthday. When's your birthday? Your birthday is May. Good. May 18th.
So I can say 18.
Can you count? Let me hear you count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow.
Thanks, Noah. Thanks. We didn't really ask you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can come count next.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here, grab a comb and help me.
11, 12,
Okay.
13,
No, Bryce, I thought you were going to stop at 10.
14, 16.
Hold on.
Noah, let him do what he's doing. He's doing it.
I want that. 20, 21, 22,
What is this,
23,
Father?
24.
Bryce, at some point you can stop, okay? Because
No, I want to go first.
you're going. You
already
go
went
first.
I want to go.
Okay, come on, Noah. Show your talent. What can you do? What's your hidden talent, Noah?
What does it do?
A talent is something that you can do that's really awesome and cool that everybody else can't do. Can you do anything special? Do you know something cool? Do you know any fun facts that people might want to hear?
Yes.
Okay, come on. Entertain the people.
Come here.
Come stand right here while I take Bryce's braids out. Right here. Where are you going? Okay, come on this side. Okay, back up because you're too close. There you go. Say something cool. Or sing a song or anything that you want to do.
Sing a song.
Okay, sing a song.
I can say 1, 2.
No, you don't have to count. We just heard Bryce count. We don't want to hear any more counting.
Who's the outside brother?
I don't want you to do that. Can you do something funny?
Ring.
If you want to count, why don't you count in Spanish since you want to count so we don't have to hear somebody counting in English again. You have to turn around, buddy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop.
He can count with you, Noah. Count together. Go ahead. You guys can both count at the same time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26.
Noah, that was so good.
I did it.
I don't think I've ever heard you go from 20 to, what was that, 26?
26, yeah.
So without making a mistake. That was really good, Noah. I'm proud of you.
Y'all can fix the computer. Damn, what's up?
Sí, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, Noah, if you're not going to talk, you got to move, okay?
You gotta
Noah,
move.
why don't you tell everybody your name? What's your name?
My name's Noah.
How old are you, Noah?
4.
Say, I am 4 years old.
I am 4 years old.
When is your birthday?
September 12th, 2019.
Your birthday is in 2019?
2014.
Okay, because I was going to say, you're not here yet then, buddy.
And move at the camera.
What else, Noah? What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is black.
Black?
Yeah.
You are black and you're proud?
Yeah.
You want to recite some of the poem that you're working on now? Do you remember it or no?
Yeah.
Back up.
I remember it.
You remember it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Say it. Hey.
Hey, white child. Do you know who you are? Do you really are? Do you know who to be?
What you want to be?
What you want to be?
If
you try to be.
What?
What you can be.
Good job. That's a good start. So we're currently working on. What's today's date?
No, cool. Oh,
The 15th?
16th.
The 16th? Okay. So right now it's February 16th, 2019. And about, I want to say 2 days ago, no, maybe 3 days ago, we started working on that poem with Noah. I really would like him to learn it within the next, what's a reasonable time, Eric? A week? Within the next week. And I would like to have him recite it, you know, before Black History Month is out. Taking a leap here. I don't know if he'll be able to remember the whole thing, but, you know, I won't know unless I try.
Mommy, where's the blue chair?
The blue chair is not higher than the white one, so I'm just letting you know that. I know that's why you want to get it, but it's not. The white one is higher. So if that one's not high enough, Noah, then you're not gonna sit any higher. That is short. The blue one is short. He's completely ignoring me. The blue one is in the timeout area, but Noah, that chair is shorter than the white one. So if you want to sit down, you have to sit on my leg, okay? You can sit right here. Okay. All right, talk about your hair, Noah. What do you like about your hair?
I'm black and I am proud.
I'm
black and I'm proud.
You like the fact that you're black and you're proud and you have beautiful hair?
No, go back over here. I got back on my hair.
Noah, what's your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do.
What's the most fun to you? You like to what?
I like to have roses.
All right, I'm going to show you guys why he said that. Hold on. Sorry. No, I have one more braid to take out. Okay. Let me just use my brain. I have roses on my desk that my wonderful husband got me for Valentine's Day. And that's why Noah mentioned that, because he couldn't think of anything else. Okay, I cut us off by accident, but yeah. All right, Bryce, what's your favorite thing to do? We got one more braid after I finish this little part. What's your favorite thing to do? You like to play with your tablet?
Flowers in my hair.
Flowers in your hair?
Yeah.
No, you don't want flowers in your hair.
Yeah, that's why it's pretty.
I know, but maybe not for you as much. Crystal might like flowers in her hair. Is Crystal your best friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be nice for her. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I'm almost done with Bryce's hair. I'm on the last braid. Because of the difference in their hair textures, Mommy. Why you sound like a mouse, Bryce? Because of the difference in their hair textures, Bryce is just kind of, in my opinion, a little bit more unable to rock an afro. He might be able to get it off for a day, but like right now, this is a suitable afro. It has volume, it has shine, it's moisturized, it has texture. But once he goes to sleep on this, boy, oh boy, he's gonna look all kinds of crazy in the morning. Whereas this kid, well, this is not a suitable anything. But let's just say Noah had a suitable afro in his hair right now, and he went to bed on it. He could go to bed on it for how many days does Noah go to sleep on his afro? Like 4 days? 3 days? He can go to bed on his for 3 or 4 days and it still looks good. And then maybe like the 3rd or 4th day you need to like do something to it. Bryce's does not last for more than a day. And they're about to go to bed soon, so that means this is all the usage, all the time he's going to get out of having his afro because I'm going to have to do something to it tomorrow. So anyway, this is part 1 of my video. We're going to come back to you tomorrow. And did you poop? Why are you pooping? Okay, he's in the process of potty training. We're going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to show you the process for how I shampoo, blow dry, shampoo, blow dry, and braid the boys' hair to prepare it for the week. Alright, so it was good talking to you guys. It was good chatting.
Okay, bye.
And yeah, bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Now, part 2. It's the next morning. And I'm about to get ready to do both of the boys' hair. My husband helps me out. He's recording right now. He helps me out by, he usually shampoos one of the boys' hair, and then sometimes he might blow dry it as well. But I'm just going to show you our arsenal right here. This is Noah's medicated shampoo that we use. Okay, I just wanted to make sure the address didn't show because I just had it.
No, it's too small. I mean.
Okay. And then we do a hot oil treatment with, this is the line that we buy from the black lady who makes her own products. And we've been using it since what, summertime?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like it. This is our 2nd or 3rd time getting it somewhere.
Yeah, that's my second. Well, I bought it from her again, so yeah, second time.
And this we tried the oil for the first time.
Yeah.
But we're almost done. It's down to here. So we use this for the hot oil treatment on Noah.
And she has a black soap too, and it's amazing.
Yeah, we use that.
It's okay, buddy.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do your video now, Noah. So this is the black shampoo. Noah, stop. This is the Sea Breeze. I just put it in a spray bottle that I use when I'm starting his hair. We use this for a leave-in conditioner. We like it.
Keep it there, please.
Oh, sorry.
Perfect.
I love the way this smells.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And then here's the Sulfur 8 grease that we use on Noah and Bryce and me. So I start off by, his hair doesn't really need to be detangled because I just had it in those big box braids. But you want to use a nice wide tooth comb, especially on this thick hair, to detangle. He's not tender-headed, and this is not hurting him. He's just mad about a game. I just want to let you guys know because I don't want anybody to think I'm abusing him by combing rough or anything like that. He's mad because of the game. So he's going to whine about anything.
Everything.
So his hair is really running through smoothly because his hair is very soft and from the procedure that we've been doing. And he doesn't really, I think after I looked at it yesterday, I did see a little dryness in the back somewhere. I thought I saw it somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just so used to seeing it. But I'm just going to run through with the Sea Breeze.
Let's hope he doesn't cry.
Noah, say hi. Say hi to everybody. Again, he's not crying because I'm spraying him. This does not hurt. It's hard to really. Yeah, but usually it's a lot worse than that. Like that's not even worth scratching up because it's not really enough of anything. But we're just gonna spray it. Noah, you're too loud. Okay. can actually see how thick his hair really is. This is his hair, shampooed in its most natural state. So now I'm going to take the oil and I'm just going to work it into his scalp a little bit, and then focus on the hair shaft. I don't focus on trying to comb through it too much at this point because it is very natural, and there's no moisturizer in it, and I don't want to hurt him by trying to comb through it in this state. So I just generously add the oil to his hair and some to his scalp as well. I'm getting notifications on my phone. And we have company. Whoa, when she said 10 o'clock on the dot, she was not lying. Okay, so now that I have the oil on, I'm gonna go get a cap, a plastic cap, and put it on, and we're gonna put him under the dryer. So Noah, talk to the people while I get the cap. Say hi.
Hi.
Say, how are you?
How are you?
Say something else. You don't have anything else to say?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm gonna put the cap on, and I'm gonna stop this video because we have company. Is getting his hot oil treatment. He's under the dryer for about 15 minutes with the oil in his head, and he has, as I showed you, he has a cap on. Put your head back. Meanwhile, husband is detangling the baby's hair.
And I'm not abusing him.
Why you fussing, Bri?
Oh.
Look at all that hair.
He said because he wants to play the game.
Oh, you want to play the game? Okay, can Daddy shampoo you first? Can Daddy shampoo your hair first? No, you gotta get your hair clean. You wanna go to Moma's house? Okay, you gotta go. She doesn't want to see your hair dirty. Okay, we gotta shampoo first. Okay? Oh, it's okay. Okay, so we shampoo Bryce laying across the sink because it's just a little bit easier, and he's still a little guy, so if he's forward and that water gets in his eyes, he might freak out. So yeah, Eric is using the black shampoo, the black tea tree shampoo right now. Again, remember, it's not lathering a lot because it's the first shampoo.
Right.
But by the second one, he's going to be full of lather. Having fun?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian. You okay, buddy? Okay, so this is how I section off Noah's hair before I braid it. Just 4 quadrants, very simple. I used to braid their hair and not blow dry it. I didn't use any heat in their hair at all. Or for Bryce, I didn't. For Noah, it was very seldom. But as I've mentioned, Noah's hair is extremely thick, and it just turns out better, and it's more manageable, easier to blow dry his hair before I braid it. It looks neater and it lasts longer when it's blown out before I braid it. So I'm just blowing it out section by section, trying to get it as dry and straight as possible. I mean, not obviously not bone straight, but straight enough so that I can comb through it with ease. So I'm on the 3rd quadrant now. If you notice his head is back, again, throughout this whole process, if you see anything that looks a little iffy, just know I'm not hurting either of them. Because they do really good about getting their hair done. They don't fuss when it's time to get it done. They don't fuss when they're getting it done, and they don't fuss when it's over. So any times that you did see them fussing, it was for something completely different. Every once in a while, Bryce does get a little fussy getting his hair shampooed, but that's really it. They are not tender-headed at all. I think sometimes they just don't like the procedure of getting their hair done. They don't like the especially the shampooing part. But they sit good about getting their hair done. So I'm doing the big box braids that you saw me take out of his hair earlier. As I'm looking at this, I did notice that my parts weren't perfect, and I'm a big perfectionist. I don't like anything to be off. And that's just me in my life in general, not just with hair. But I knew that I was kind of on a time crunch because I knew I was making this video and I didn't want it to be too long. So I would have taken a little more time to try to perfect the parts, but you get the general idea. So I'm parting it into sections so I can put the braids in there. Right here, see, I'm looking at that part right there. But okay, so I'm going to start taking the sections here, and what I'm doing is I'm gonna part in the front, and then I'm going to just grease his scalp, not too much, but just enough so that he doesn't have any dry areas. I don't take the thinnest sections. That's the sulfur 8 grease. I don't take the thinnest sections. I just slice it a few times, maybe like 4 times per section, and put the grease. So I do a little Eco Styler gel on Noah's edges. I don't need a lot because his hair is very cooperative. His edges don't get frizzy or anything like that. They lay down very nicely even when they come out of the braid. But I just like to put a little Eco just to pull it back a tad. Again, here, taking it section by section to put a little grease in there. And then if you notice, I'm doing an under braid. Now, the reason for this is I've noticed a lot of people when they do box braids, box braids with the natural hair, they use the overhand method. They braid, just like regular. And you can see, I don't know how to really explain it, but you can see where there's like a lump, I guess, because the braid is not going in the right direction. The reason you want to under braid with box braids is because you want the hair to lay as flat as possible. And I know his hair is not very long, and I know I was putting it right up into a little man bun. So I literally under braided it right into the direction that it's going to go in the ponytail. The same way you would do a cornrow. You wouldn't cornrow straight up if you wanted the braid to lay flat down. If you wanted the braid to hang down on the side, you would braid in that direction. So the same process with box braids. You want to braid it the way that you want the hair to lay. So that's why I'm doing this underbraiding method in the direction of the ponytail. So I'm now in the back section, and then in the back I was a little bit generous with the Eco Styling gel because them edges, we don't want all of that looking kind of crazy in a day or two. So the Eco Styler gel, especially after he gets ready for bed at night and he puts on his little do-rag. Bryce wears a stocking cap. Noah wears a do-rag, not for any other reason than I just had one of each. So I'd like the do-rag better though, because it is softer and it's less friction on the hair. But they're both fine. It doesn't matter, whatever. So I'm on the last section here, and afterwards you're gonna see me use a technique that I just kind of created one day to get all of his hair into the bun, since his hair is not that long. I take a few braids at a time and wrap it into each section of the ponytail holder instead of doing it all at one time because it won't stay. And there you have it. That's Noah's style. That will last about maybe 3-4 days, and then I'll need to redo it. Okay, so I'm showing you again here in slow motion how I get all those little short pieces of hair into the ponytail holder. So right here I grabbed, it looks like I grabbed about 5 pieces. Yeah. and then I wrapped it, and now I'm going to grab another piece in there, wrap it around again, grab that last piece, and wrap it around again. And now all the pieces are in there. Now when I've tried to do all the braids at one time, they don't stay. They pop out almost immediately. But this way, they're all in there. So now we're on to Bryce. I'm putting moisturizer in his hair because after the shampoo and even the leave-in conditioner, his hair felt a little bit dry. So I put an olive oil brand hair lotion in his hair to moisturize it, just so it could be a little softer and not as dry. And that was for the hair, not for the scalp. So as you can see, I didn't bother to put it in 4 sections because his hair is very fine, so there's really no need. As you can see, I'm almost done without having sectioned it. And right here, you're going to see a fake cry. I don't know what that was about. That's why I said don't be alarmed if you see them fussing or looking any kind of way, because they are extra and dramatic, as kids can tend to be. So, don't pay them any mind. I'm not doing anything to hurt them. They get their hair done all the time, and they're fine. So I'm going to do one of our go-to hairstyles. I have an arsenal of about maybe 6 hairstyles I do on them, and this just happens to be one of them. So I'm parting his hair right now. I like to use the tail comb for parting. It just works for me better. So I'm going to put a little sulfur-8 in his scalp. He doesn't really need it as much as Noah. I don't have to do it like sections or anything like that. I just do a little bit in between each part. Now what you see here is I'm doing a mixture of the edge control and the Gorilla Snot. I didn't use the better Gorilla Snot that I have. I like the yellow one better. The red one doesn't have as much hold. And for Bryce, he needs the hold on his edges a little bit more than Noah. I don't use Gorilla Snot on Noah. Bryce's hair does not lay down around the edges without anything in it, and I don't like for day 1 and 2. Like, I know eventually his edges will come out, but for at least day 1 or 2, I just like it to be pulled back. And, it's not too tight or anything like that. I just like it to look very neat. And then it'll come out naturally, but I don't want it to not lay down the first day I do it. And even at the end of this video, to me, it doesn't look as perfect as I would like for it to. And there I go, using that word perfect again. But it doesn't look exactly how I would like it to, because I really was using the wrong Gorilla Snot. But it's fine, as long as the hair is done and he can get through the week and I don't have to worry about, doing anything to him or his brother's hair. That's the goal. So yeah, I use the combination of Gorilla Snot and Eco Styler Gel because it gives it a nice little hold. I've done his hair plenty of times without putting anything on the edges, and it really just looks messy and it doesn't lay down nicely. And, I just like it to have a nice, neat look. For me, that's important. Yeah. So braiding. Yeah, the kids are silly, as you can see. They have a good time, whether they're getting their hair done or not. They're still playing and laughing, and you see my older son running around in the video doing a lot of random stuff. They have big personalities for sure. There is something I want to point out when we get around to it. I don't know, how many of you guys use the back of the hand method? I'm very on the fence about it. Sometimes I put the grease on the back of my hand for easier access to it. But what I find is it doesn't matter how short or long the hair is. I feel like the back of my hand kind of slides through the hair at some point, and whatever was on the back of my hand gets all in the hair, and I just do not like that. So I do it sometimes for easy access, but I don't do it often, and a lot of times I'll put the grease or the gel on the back of my hand, and I'll end up, after I use what's on my hand, I won't even put any more. It's easier to get it, but it's not really, I don't know. I'd rather just dig in the jar. As you can see, for the most part, I'm just getting the grease right out of the jar. So yeah, that's the last time I'll have to use the Gorilla Snot, because I got all the edges as much as I could anyway. Now when I get down to the ends, you want to make sure that you moisturize the ends of the hair. So you want to put like a little, right there you can see me putting something on the ends of his hair. You want to put like a little oil on the ends of the hair so that it's moisturized. You don't want it to be dry and brittle. And also, instead of having it like what am I trying to say, like looking fluffy at the end, it'll kind of give it a uniform look, and depending on the grade of the texture of the child's hair, it may even give it a slight little curl on the end, which just makes for a nicer look. Again, you know, you just want to make sure you keep those ends moisturized. You want to keep all the hair moisturized, honestly. You want to keep the scalp moisturized, the actual hair shaft. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I don't know. Oh, he was crying because he kept dropping his toys. And at first I told him he couldn't get it because he kept dropping them. And he does that a lot. He drops stuff on purpose because he's at that age where he drops it because he just likes picking it back up or likes having somebody else pick it up for him. So that's why he was fussing at that point. But anyway, yeah, you want to make sure you keep the scalp moisturized, the hair shaft, and the ends. All of it moisturized, because that's how your hair is, you know, you want your hair to be healthy. That makes your hair nice and healthy, keeping it with moisture in it, you know, in addition to the obvious things like keeping your ends clipped. Nothing like a good haircut. And with Bryce, I actually recently gave him a nice little trim. I want to say maybe like 3 months ago. I want to say I gave him a trim. So this part right here, I want to know if you guys have ever been through this. If you braid your kid's hair, he was moving so much, he made the braid look so messy. I had to undo it. Kind of frustrating, especially when you know you're doing a video and you don't want it to be too long and ridiculous. But you know, we got it done. And I ended up taking that braid out right there and redoing it as well. But yeah, here is I'm moisturizing the ends, and that's the last braid. And then here is the finished product. Cute little style that will last him for a week. And that's my hair care routine for the boys.